Welcome. Hello, everybody. My name is Marcin Kosiński,
And my name is Michał Burdukiewicz.
and we are pleased to meet you on our opening ceremony of YR conference. So we've been preparing a full day of lectures and discussion panels, and the day has come. Welcome, everybody. It is a pleasure to have you. Just let us briefly remind you who we are and what we do. Together with Michał, we started YR Foundation like 4 years ago, and our aim is to organize our conferences, meetings, and hackathons. We aim to spread our knowledge in the community, and we try to like brought back the experience and knowledge that we got from other older colleagues. So we're trying to use our free time and energy for the international cooperation, and we're trying to organize meetings around we try to organize them around the Europe, and now we're going worldwide. And maybe, Michał, you would like to add something about our scholarships and grants?
The very idea of YR is paying forward. We were able to succeed in our career paths thanks to the support of others, and we want to spread the kind of encouragement and support that we had and we enjoyed. So right now, what YR Foundation is doing for 4 years, we are granting we are granting our series of scholarship for women in data science. This year we have also a new exciting type of a supporting grant for people who help us as a community to shape our world and to promote the ideas of open data science.
Excellent. And this year is our second remote conference, but actually that's the 5th edition of YR, which means we actually started organization 6 years ago, because that's a huge deal to organize such an event. So it actually takes a year to organize such a conference. We need to have like an call for papers. We normally would arrange a location and arrange flights and hotels. Remotely, there's a bit less organization, but still the promotion and creating an interesting agenda is still a challenge.
We are very happy that thanks to your support and your activity in our community, we are able to survive the COVID and participate in an organized YR as a virtual conference. This is the second edition of the virtual YR. The COVID was for us a hardship, like for others, but also an opportunity to extend our network, to build more international image, and also we are very great. There is a big change of providing us providing us with the opportunity to think globally, and thanks to that we are able to provide even more international conference with the talent from all over the world, and we are very happy that YR is happening right now in this very form.
And before the global pandemic, we tried to organize our meetups in Central Eastern Europe. We mainly tried to promote our organization in Poland, but after some time, we spread our activities to closer countries like Germany, Czech, Austria, the Netherlands, Sweden, United Kingdom, and so on. And you can see here a list of meetups that we were able to organize with a huge help from our community organizers from other cities. So it's not just me and Michał, but this is like an effort of multiple people and multiple organizations through every year. And those were our activities locally before the pandemic. And now, obviously, we needed to move to the remote set of meetups.
Definitely, we want to express our gratitude to the Africa R community. and the meeting of Bauchi in Bauchi was a great opportunity for us to extend beside Europe, and we are really looking forward to the end of pandemics, or at least seeing the virus a bit more tamed, because we would really love to collaborate more with the people from Africa R, with the African data science community, but also, as can be seen on this map, with the Asian data science community, we had I think 2 or 3 pre-meetings in Armenia, and this is also very important for us. We want to spread our love for data science, our passion for it beside the Europe. We really can see that data science can be a lingua franca connecting our global village.
And speaking about remote setup and being multicultural and intercontinental, we had a pleasure to meet Olgun Aydin and Mustafa Kavus, who were organizing a Turkey edition of YR this year. And there were like 3 days of conference. The talks were in Turkish. This is totally fine. Sometimes it is just easier to motivate local community on its early stages when the meeting is in local language. And the goal of this event was to bring researchers both from academia and business from all over the Turkey. So we're very glad that we're spreading the good passion and motivation for organizing events in other countries besides our native Poland. But that's our aim, and we no longer just me and Michał, and so there's like multiple people happening here and organizing a lot of meetings. So thanks, Olgun and Mustafa, for organizing the Turkey edition as well.
And we want to also stress that if you share our ideas, if you share our passion for data science, if you share our passion for open and safe community, get in touch with us, because we are really looking forward to organize more editions of YR. We could definitely help you and support you with our know-how of organizing these events, and we are really looking forward to make YR more communal, to give the community chance to act on the behalf on YR in organizing smaller local events.
And even though this is a huge effort for organizers, the conferences would not happen if not for the support of our sponsors. And this year we were extremely lucky to get 2 platinum sponsors. We're happy, and we're thankful for Jumping Rivers, and also we're thankful for Pearson, who are kind enough to provide platinum sponsorship for our conference. This means we were able to provide more supporting grants and awardees for outstanding community organizers. So each time you think about YR and this edition, please remember that we would not made it without our sponsors, Jumping Rivers and Pearson.
We are extremely grateful, and the status of platinum sponsor means that both of the sponsors participated in the conference as not only sponsors, but also active participants. So you will see exciting talks from Jumping Rivers and Pearson today. I am really looking forward to them, and I also want to mention that thanks to the support of these 2 companies, as Marcin said, we can actually fund our grants, our scholarship. This is very important to us, because what YR wants to do, we want to help younger members of our community to also stay on their path of contributing to the very generally understood field of data science.
And lastly, we are very thankful for the trust from Pearson and Jumping Rivers. Pearson is sponsoring our conference from the very beginning. That's the 5th edition that they are sponsoring our events, and also Jumping Rivers is a couple of years of cooperation as well. We also got a lot of support from RStudio, and we will have 2 speakers from RStudio PBC. We are also thankful to Epsilon, and that will also have a talk later during the day. And for the R Consortium for multiple supports from over a couple of years. And it is my pleasure to present silver sponsors. So this is also the support that we would not be able to do conferences without the help of those companies as well.
Thank you very much. Every sponsorship contracts matters for us, because it's a chance to extend conference by another 1 or 2 hours by putting extra energy in graphics, in the setup, and so on. So I'm very grateful for this kind of the setup, for this kind of the support.
And as I said at the beginning, there's multiple people working in their free time. Some of them are focusing on the organization, others are handling the scientific program. Some of them are focusing on financial agreements. We've got graphic designer. We've got a lot of supporting grants. So there's a lot of people. Each of them have their other strength, and together combined, we were able to prepare this conference today.
And I want to specifically highlight Olgun for his support with not only this very YR conference, but also Turkish YR. I want to thank Kevin. Kevin is our spiritus movens of our webinars. He's a really productive. He's a really productive organizer of this co-organizer of this event. And I also want to mention Piotr Wójcik, and thank him for the from the support of the Faculty of Economics from the University of Warsaw. It means a lot of us that we are acknowledged by such established academic institution.
So after the global pandemic started, we transitioned to the remote setup, and instead of organizing our meetups around Europe, we needed to go remote. And with the help and motivation of Kevin O'Brien, we started organizing YR webinars. And surprisingly, it's been already 49 webinars for like a year and a half. And they normally happen every Thursday at 3 p.m. European time, whether that's the summer time or like the winter time, that moment. And you are free to join our webinars that happens almost every Thursday. And we are also very eager for every speaker. So if you are willing to speak or like know a person that could give any interesting talk, don't hesitate and just reach to us.
And the and we want to present here the sample, the sample of our webinars, the subset of our speakers. I think these are the first 16 webinars that we had, and what we want to say is that the webinars are more dispersed than the conference, but they happen they happen on the weekly basis. So the so the contact with R isn't as intense, and data science isn't as intense as today. But it's a really great chance for us not only to talk about R, to hear about R a bit more, but also to meet great people from our community worldwide. And we are really happy that that this webinar initiative is so popular on YouTube. How many views? How many views in total we have, Marcin? Of almost 500,000, something like this. So we are very happy from your support. And of course, if you want to learn about our upcoming webinars, remember to subscribe our channel.
And lastly, this just brought my attention that we really multicultural. Like you can see how many people were involved in those webinar series. So each speaker invests his or her time, and then there is this 1 hour webinar, and we have like a set of Q&A sessions, and you can see how broad our community actually is and how many interesting topics have we covered. So from like data science for social justice through the setting of our profile till some details of machine learning with H2O. So everybody would actually find something interesting for him or herself. So don't hesitate, jump to our channel and see what webinars we have in the past. Go for it, Michał.
We are incredibly grateful to Pearson for their support this year, because thanks to them, we're able to actually conduct the 4th edition of the YR Supporting Grant for Women in Data Science. As YR, we are working very hard for our community to grow, and we cannot see grow. And for us, the growth is innately associated with the diversity. And our YR Supporting Grant for Women Data Science is our initiative to actually to help the outstanding data scientists in Poland. We are very happy that this year our edition was extremely popular, and thanks to the support of the very generous support of Pearson, we are able to fund 3 scholarships. So this year we are supporting 3 outstanding female data scientists. Last year it was 2, but we started with the humble 1 outstanding data scientist. So we are very happy that thanks to the notoriety of our initiative, we are able to fund more and more outstanding, exceptional role models in data science. Our grant has so our applicants excel in 2 areas: the scientific academic contribution to the field of data science, artificial intelligence, or machine learning, but also they are very effectively contributing to our community by giving workshops, organizing conferences, and so on. So basically, during the grant award procedure, we are considering these 2 factors, and I want to repeat one more time. This year we have, thanks to the generous support of Pearson, we have 3 grants. It is really amazing, and I think for YR, this is for us. This is a great. This is really amazing that our annual supporting grant for women in data science is growing every year. Thank you. This year we also started a new grant series. So the YR Supporting Grant for Women in Data Science is for more Poland located Poland located data scientists. But right now, thanks to the support of Jumping Rivers, we were able to come up and make it and come up with the outstanding community leader supporting grant. In our community, not in also in our community, but in our data science community, we have many outstanding community leaders, people who are sacrificing their own personal time, their career, and so on, to contribute to our community, to promote it, to pay forward what they learned. And we want to start acknowledging such people. So thanks to the support of Jumping Rivers, the financial aid, we are able to for the first time award the outstanding community leaders, and we are really looking forward to make this global support global grant as one of our YR traditions.
Thanks, Michał. So just to let you know, the Women in Data Science grant will be announced, and the awardees will be announced during our discussion panel for Women in Data Science. But when it comes to outstanding community leaders, it is my pleasure to announce that we were able to grant 2 financial awards for Hidya Ternani from Our Lady Tunis and Mustafa Kavus from Turkish R users groups. So yeah, thank you for your time, for your energy, for every single R event or any other language that you have organized. We know that this always comes with a small sacrifice, and there's time and energy you need to use. But we have seen that this brought a lot of energy and a lot of good tutorials and a lot of proper meetings to our community. So this is the engine that actually brings a lot of knowledge and places for extending the network in our community. So once again, thank you, Hidya. Thank you, Mustafa, for your daily work.
And we hope to keep acknowledging such outstanding community leaders in next years of the YR. Okay, so let's go to our conference in 2021. So the goal for this conference is to provide you with a bit more diverse event, and we are spanning through multiple time zones. We are spanning from the multiple countries of the origins of our speakers, and today we have one very focused session on the prediction and forecasting with 2 exceptional keynotes, Harleen Kaur and Tianga Talagala. These are 2 great speakers who are approaching the same problem from two different ways. Harleen is using a classical predicting methods, while Tianiga is a forecasting expert. And we really hope that this first session that starts directly after our opening ceremony at 8:30 a.m. Universal Time Zone +1. We really are looking forward to this session, and remember that these 2 keynotes will participate in the panel discussion after the session. And I want to mention that our third keynote, Mine, this is actually a keynote of thanks to this happening thanks to the generous support of our studio. We are for YR, the workshops are important part of our conference, and we are really looking forward to learn how the teaching of R can happen with the support of R Studio Cloud. We have 2 exceptional discussion panels. One discussion panel I have already mentioned, the forecasting panel. We have Harleen, we have Tianga and Artur Suchwałko from Quantup, and the panel is chaired by no one other than Rob Hindman himself, who is also giving a short talk during our conference. And here I want to focus on the women, also on the women in data science panel. This is, for us, as we mentioned, diversity is an important part of the growth of the data science community, and we are very happy to have this forecasting to have this panel on women in data science that will be chaired by Daniela Casol, and with a very vast array of experts. Hidya, Ipek, Kyla, Vanessa will talk about their experience in the field of data science, and we are looking forward to both of these discussions.
And we're very grateful to the support of our sponsors. And as you can see, even though they are providing financial support, they are also an advanced analytic company. So they are also providing an input to our scientific program. So Pearson will have its own blog with Kacper Wojcikowski, Izabela Krysińska, Mateusz Półtorak. We will have 90 minutes of the talk. So feel invited to all those free presentations that starts at 2:30 a.m. And also Jumping Rivers will have more business related talks. We will have like R in production, 90 minutes setup with 7 steps to reliable, maintainable infrastructure. And we will have also calling GLSP that will have a short talk about using managed services. And then a later 45 minutes workshop from Ryan Davis and Jack Walton about RStudio Connect. I'm speeding up because we are 3 minutes behind our keynote talk. So just at the end, I would also like to remind you that we have 4 invited talks during our conference. There will be John Blishak, Rob Heinemann, Anna Scribo from Epsilon, and Isabella Velasquez from RStudio. And with those last few words, I'm very thankful for you for participating on our opening ceremony. And that's the URL for our website. Please feel invited to join our Slack that is also included in the description of our video. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thank you, and see you on the conference.
Thanks, and have a great day.